Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you method 2 for sharing a folder with specific users without entering a password in Windows 11. This method works by using Credential Manager to save the username and password of the user account on the computer that is sharing the folder. Once you add it, Windows will automatically log in with those credentials every time you access the shared folder, so you won't see any password prompts. I'll guide you through the whole process, including which account details you need, how to store them in Credential Manager, and how to make Windows log in for you automatically so the shared folder opens with no password prompt. Alright, let's get started. Before we start the actual setup, the first step is to make sure the sharing computer, the host, has a user account that the other computer will use to log in. So on the computer that contains the shared folder, click Start, type Settings, and press Enter to open it. In the Settings window, look at the left side and go to Accounts. Then on the right side, click Other Users. Here, under the Other Users section, click Add Account to create the account that the other computer will use to access the shared folder. When the Microsoft account window appears, choose I don't have this person's sign-in information. And then select Add a user without a Microsoft account. Now create a simple local account, enter a username and a password. These will be the credentials that the other computer will use to access the shared folder. Windows will then ask you to set up 3 security questions. Choose any questions you like and fill in the answers. Once everything is complete, click Next to finish creating the account. Now that the new local account is ready, the next step is to prepare a folder for sharing. Open File Explorer. Go to any location on your computer where you want to create the shared folder, for example, your C drive. At the top, click the New button, and choose Folder. A new folder will appear. Give the folder a clear name, like Shared Files, and press Enter. After the folder is created, right-click it and choose Properties. This is where we'll set up both the Share permissions and NTFS permissions for the new user account, so that the remote computer can access the folder using the credentials you created. In the Properties window, go to the Sharing tab, and then click Advanced Sharing. In the Advanced Sharing window, look at the top and check the box that says Share this folder. Right below it, you'll see the Share Name field. This is the name other computers will see when accessing the folder over the network. You can keep the default name or change it to something simple and recognizable. Below that, you'll also see the option limit the number of simultaneous users to. For most situations, the default number is fine, so you can leave it as it is unless you want to restrict how many people can access the share at once. Now, go ahead and click the Permissions button. In the Permissions for Shared Files window, under Group or User Names, select everyone if it's listed and click Remove. After that, click Add. In the Select Users or Groups window, look for the field labeled Enter the object names to select, and type the exact username of the account you just created earlier. Click Check Names, and once Windows recognizes and underlines it, click OK. You'll be taken back to the Permissions for Shared Files window. Here, select the username you just added from the Group or Usernames list. Then, in the Permissions section below, check Change in red. This gives the user full access to the shared folder. When everything looks good, click Apply, then OK to return to the Advanced Sharing window. Back in the Advanced Sharing window, click the Caching button. This opens the Offline Settings window, where Windows lets you decide whether other computers can make the shared folder available offline. For a simple local network share like this, offline access isn't necessary. So leave it on the default option. No files or programs from the shared folder are available offline. Then, click OK to close the Offline Settings window. Now you're back in the Advanced Sharing window. Here, click Apply, and then click OK to save all the sharing settings and close the window. You'll now be back in the Sharing Files Properties window. From here, click the Security tab at the top. Here, click the Edit button to change permissions. In the Permissions window that appears, click Add. In the Select Users or Groups window, type the exact username of the account you created earlier, then click Check Names. Once Windows recognizes it, click OK. Back in the Permissions window, select that username from the list, then check Modify, Read Execute, List Folder Contents, Read, and Write to give the user full NTFS access. When you're done, click Apply, then OK. Now you'll return to the Sharing Files Properties window. Click Close to finish. Now the folder sharing setup is complete, but before the other computer can actually access this shared folder without any login prompt, the client computer must know how to find this computer on the network, and for that, you'll need either the IP address, or the computer name of the host computer. These act like the address of the computer on the local network. When the client computer connects, it uses one of these identifiers to locate the shared folder instantly. So before moving on to accessing the shared folder from another computer, let's first get the IP address or the computer name of this computer. To find the IP address of this computer, go to Settings. On the left side of the Settings window, click Network Internet. If the computer is connected using Wi-Fi, click Wi-Fi, then click the name of the network you're currently connected to. This will expand the connection details. If the computer is using Ethernet, click Ethernet, and then click the network you're connected to so the details expand. Once the connection details are open, look through the information until you find the section labeled IPv4 address. This number is the computer's local IP address on the network. To get the computer name, while still in the Settings window, on the left side, click Home. Then, on the right side, at the very top of the window under the Home heading, you'll see the device name. This is the computer's name that other devices can use to access the shared folder. Now that you have both pieces of information, the IP address and the computer name, you're ready to access the shared folder from another computer. So let's move to the other computer, the one that will connect to the shared folder. Make sure this computer is on the same local network as the host computer. On the other computer, click Start, type Credential Manager, and press Enter. This opens the tool that Windows uses to store logins for shared folders and network resources. In the Credential Manager window, select Windows Credentials. Next, click Add a Windows Credential. A small form will appear with 3 fields you need to fill in. Start with the Internet or Network address box. Here, enter 2 backslashes followed by the IP address of the computer that contains the shared folder. In the Username field, type the exact username of the local account you created earlier on the other computer and make sure the spelling is correct. Then enter the password for that same account in the password field. When all the fields are completed, click OK to save the credential. After registering the IP address, you can also add the computer name so Windows can authenticate using either option. Simply click Add a Windows Credential again, and in the Internet or Network address box, enter 2 backslashes followed by the computer name of the computer that contains the shared folder. Type the same username in the username field and the same password in the password field. Finish by clicking OK to save this additional credential. Now you're ready to connect to the shared folder from File Explorer. On this computer, open File Explorer. In the File Explorer, go to the address bar at the top. In the address bar, type 2 backslashes followed by either the IP address of the computer that contains the shared folder and press Enter. If everything has been set up correctly, Windows will now use the saved credentials from Credential Manager and connect instantly, without asking for any login details. You should now see the shared folder appear, and you can open it just like any normal folder. Now let's test access using the computer name. Go back to the address bar at the top of File Explorer, and type 2 backslashes, followed by the computer name of the computer that hosts the shared folder, then press Enter. If everything has been configured correctly, the shared folder will open right away. No password prompt, no login window, confirming that access through the computer name is working perfectly. And that's it. You've now successfully learned how to share a folder with specific users without requiring a password prompt by using Windows Credential Manager. With this method, the other computer logs in automatically using the stored credentials, so sharing becomes faster, smoother, and completely seamless. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of my upcoming tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.